I wanted to tell you about Casey, my kitty cat. She loves to cut the yarn real quick. You go for a cup of coffee, you come back, your yarn is cut when she feels like it. So I wanted to show you guys before I rip it, before I frog it. Right here, I went and got a cup of coffee. Yeah, so you gotta keep your eye on her. Not to mention she steals hooks, markers, stitch markers, crochet hooks she can pick up at the head of it and walk away with it. She chews on the tip of needles. She loves tormenting me. I don't know what you want to call it, but yeah, so whenever I'm spreading something out, they will be off in another room sleeping. I don't know. I spread something out to take a picture, Casey's there, and of course Cody just follows her. So a lot of times you're going to see cat paws here and cat paws there, and they're kittens, so you getting to know me, I guess you're going to get to know the kittens, because you either got to keep locking them up or feeding them, and I don't want to do either one. So she's a beautiful baby, but she sure can be trouble. And I'm just rambling now. Okay, this is just a little clip because I finished my blanket, my knitted blanket, and I have it on the back of the couch. I started another one, and I must have counted wrong. I'm getting ready to frog it. It would be big enough for an extremely large bed. And this is just supposed to be a throw. Maybe she'll leave me alone now. Okay, so this ball is the same Karen spice cake, different color, that I have already frogged, and this is my progress knitting it. So I have learned a pretty good lesson about using this big yarn. This project is, just for a reminder, Mad Mimi's Double Dog Dare You Knitted Blanket Challenge. So, yeah, looks like a hot mess right now. Where have you been here? Okay, so this blanket, I have started it again, and I'm not sure what stitches I'm gonna make. It's just going to be a knitted blanket. A book I just saw at Michael's. Now this is it's 60 quick knit blanket squares. So I'm gonna look through here, and I'm gonna find, I started it off with the oh my God, words, knit stitch, where it's garter knit stitch. That's what I started it off with. And then and that's what each one of these have it on the edge. Some of them, maybe. Nope. One of them does. Okay, so I did the garter stitch for my blanket. And I'm going to pick something out of this book to make the blanket out of. So I bought this at Michael's. Nothing, you can't use a coupon with any books. I'm used to like a 3 or 4 weight yarn. So it's a new experience for me, trying to make a wearable out of a 6 weight yarn. So this is going to be frogged. About there, I would say. Because I started this sweater with a foundation double crochet row, I'm only going to have to rip it all the way back and take off about 20 of those stitches. Yes, I have a ball yarn winder, but this is the fun part. I start it like that. Then I take my fingers out. And then like that. Barely like that. Okay, guys, last night I crocheted as long as I could on this thing, and today I almost have it all back together at the right length this time. So I just remembered that I wanted to show you guys how I finish the edge. Some people do 3 chains, because we're doing a double crochet. I went in the last stitch just with a regular double crochet, and I would ordinarily flip my work that way, but instead I am flipping my work in the other direction, and I'm doing a single crochet right in the first stitch. Boom. Then I'm doing another single crochet on top of this single crochet on that sidebar. Boom. And that has brought me up high enough that I can continue on. Now I will show you one more time. I finished the last double crochet. I turned my work and I went in and made a single crochet and then a single crochet on top of that one. And now I'm going to continue on. I'm going to continue on with my double crochets. Now, you know, we all crochet different, so this may look funny the way I'm holding it. This may look funny the way I'm doing it, but it's a single crochet on top of a single crochet to... Oh, I'm having too much fun. I'll have to cut the camera off now. Okay, so it's a single crochet on top of a single crochet at the end, and it keeps it pretty straight. I got no problem with that. There's no holes or gaps or pulling in any sense. I like that. So this is the Tammy Sweater from the Secret Yarnery, and I'm making it in blue. She made it in pink. There's also this spot. This is not where the yarn ended. This is where Casey chewed the yarn. She ends a lot of my projects before their time. So that, and on this project you started with a foundation double crochet which makes it just as loose. It doesn't give you that chain when you start with a chain first. That is a wonderful thing to learn, is how to do the chainless foundations. I love those too. Okay, guys, I'm going to go back to work on this. I'll keep you updated. Casey also helps out with yarn barf. I started to untangle this. I went to go look for a stitch marker, and I came back, and Casey is on the job. Yes, she's ready to help. You gonna help me, Casey? No, you're gonna watch the cat TV, huh? What's going on out there, huh? It's raining today, guys. All right, let me push her away and get back to my yarn barf. She's my little helper. Oh, I did go get the stitch marker. I can show you that. So my stitch, this is crochet. Again, with something you can see it on. Okay, so this, most of the time I try to stop on an end, and I stop on the end so that I know what I've done on the end. I usually pull it out and then I just do it again. I watch myself pull it out and I do it again. So I know what I'm doing on the edges, because I do different things on my edges. So there's my, I mean, that's good enough for most people. But because I got the cats and I want to be sure, I hook it on both. Okay, I got it all untangled, and I'm getting ready to put it in a ball, and I'm going to try to run it fast forward. I'm making the little boom, 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 boom. Yeah, don't you love the sound effects? Keeps Casey interested. She's just watching. Now I got to find a bowl, and I will store it in a bowl, because with that ball, I need a bowl to work on. Here's a bowl. For now, that one will work. Ready to put it away. Well, I wanted to show you how I straightened everything up. I'm going to, if it continues to rain, I'm going to make lunch. I'm going to come back and I'm going to pick something to work on first. Most of the time when I do this, get everything ready to pick up and go, I work on one thing for a little while and then another thing for a little while, so I don't get bored. This, I hadn't shown you yet, is my rectangular shawl in the moss stitch. I'm holding two things together at one time. This one is alpaca, and this is a silk, touch of silk from Hobby Lobby. And I've used so far 2 colors. It makes it very mellow to be putting the alpaca on it. So this was a blue, that's a gray, and I'm not sure what color I'm going to put on next. But, so I have the rectangular wrap. I have the Tammy Sweater. I have a knitted blanket, and this is what I just call sleeves. Everybody else was calling it like a shrug. So there we go. That's what I'm working on now. I'm so excited that I have updated you guys, and that will make me accountable. And this was the blanket, you guys, that I finished. It's on the back of the couch, and of course the ends are not in, but it is finished. I'll back out a little. Oh, no, I won't. Not too fast. Well, guys, thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you later. Surprise! For stopping by, I'm giving away a box of mystery yarn. Just answer the question and put it in the comment of this video. How many frogs did you see?